Have you ever wondered how recycling will work in the future? Will robots rule the recycling centers, or maybe aliens swoop in and magically clean up our mess? Well, the future of recycling might not be what you expect. It's not about distant technologies, but about changes we can make today. So let's dive into what the future of recycling has in store for us, and most importantly, how you can be a part of it. Hey there. Welcome to Life Noggin. First things first, let's acknowledge the big issue: plastic pollution. According to National Geographic, humans use over 275 million metric tons of plastic each year. And while only a fraction of this ends up in landfills, the amount of plastic entering the ocean is staggering, equivalent to nearly 90 aircraft carriers per year. If you want to learn more about how plastic affects wildlife and ecosystems, check out our video on microplastics. We also explore how these tiny particles impact animals like sea turtles and ultimately us. But let's shift our focus to the solution: recycling. Most of us grew up with the mantra reduce, reuse, recycle, which is still relevant today. Reducing our consumption is essential, but recycling plays a vital role too. As technology advances and our understanding of recycling processes improves, we're constantly finding new and more efficient ways to give plastic a second life. But before we delve into the latest advancements, let's take a quick look at how recycling works today. Currently, most recycling happens through mechanical processes. Once collected, plastic is sorted, cleaned, and processed into new products. But this process isn't perfect. It's estimated that in 2018, the United States recycled only 5.7% of its plastic waste. Many materials simply aren't recyclable through traditional means. So how can we improve these rates and tackle the plastic crisis effectively? Well, the future of recycling lies in two main avenues: technological advancements and individual actions. The good news is you don't need to wait for futuristic innovations to make an impact. You can start helping right now. Let's explore some game-changing recycling technologies that are emerging. Advanced recycling technologies. Chemical recycling, also known as advanced recycling, uses chemical processes to break down plastics into their basic building blocks. This approach can handle various types of plastic, including those that are currently difficult to recycle mechanically. One chemical recycling method, called pyrolysis, involves heating plastic in the absence of oxygen to break it down into gases and liquids that can be used to create new plastics. Another process, called gasification, converts plastic into a synthetic gas called syngas, which can be used for energy production. These technologies are still in development, but they hold promise for recycling a wider range of plastics. AI-powered sorting systems. Manual labor plays a significant role in recycling, but it's not without its challenges. That's where artificial intelligence comes in. AI-powered sorting systems can automatically identify and separate different types of plastic with high accuracy, reducing the need for manual labor and improving overall efficiency. For example, a study published in 2023 showcased a system developed by UK-based company Recycling Technologies that uses AI to sort mixed plastic waste with an accuracy rate of over 98%. This innovation could significantly boost recycling rates by streamlining the sorting process. Robotic collection and transportation. As we move towards a more automated future, robotics are also playing a role in recycling. Companies like Big Belly Solar are developing smart waste and recycling bins that use compaction technology and solar power to consolidate waste and send data to waste management companies for optimized collection routes. This reduces the frequency of waste collection, saving time and resources. But while these technologies are impressive, it's important to remember that they are not the only solutions. We can all play a part in making recycling more effective. So let's discuss what you can do right now to contribute to a better future for recycling. Know your plastics. One of the most important things you can do is educate yourself about the types of plastic that can be recycled in your area. Not all plastics are created equal, and not all recycling facilities have the same capabilities. Look for the recycling symbol and the number inside it, which indicates the type of plastic. For example, PET and ADP are commonly recycled, while PVC and polystyrene are more challenging to recycle. Check with your local recycling program for specific guidelines on what can and cannot be recycled in your community. Clean and prepare your materials. When you do recycle, make sure to clean the items properly. Rinse out food containers and make sure they're free of any residue. Remove any non-plastic components such as metal or glass. And when it comes to larger items, consider breaking them down into smaller pieces if they are accepted in your recycling program. By taking these steps, you ensure that the materials are more easily processed and have a better chance of being recycled successfully. Choose to reuse. Reusing items is an excellent way to keep them out of the recycling bin altogether. Whenever possible, find creative ways to reuse plastic containers and packaging instead of discarding them. Use glass jars as storage containers, for example, or turn plastic bags into shopping totes. This not only reduces the amount of waste you generate, but also conserves resources and energy that would otherwise be used in the recycling process. Support community and local recycling efforts. Supporting your community's recycling infrastructure can make a big difference. Attend local recycling events, volunteer with organizations that promote recycling, and stay informed about your local recycling guidelines. Encourage your city or town council to invest in better recycling systems and hold them accountable for meeting sustainability goals. By engaging with your local government, you can help make recycling more accessible and effective in your area. And finally, remember that reducing your consumption is always the best option. Try to avoid single-use plastics and opt for reusable alternatives whenever possible. Shop with reusable bags, bottles, and food containers to minimize the amount of plastic waste you generate. Support businesses that offer package-free options and make conscious choices in your daily life to reduce your ecological footprint. So there you have it, a glimpse into the future of recycling. While advanced technologies are transforming the recycling industry, it's essential to recognize that our collective actions matter too. By understanding the recycling process, reducing our consumption, reusing items whenever possible, supporting local recycling initiatives, and educating ourselves about recyclable materials, we can all contribute to a cleaner, more sustainable future. Remember, the future is in your hands. Every step you take today, no matter how small, is an investment in a better tomorrow. Thank you for watching. We hope you learned something new and found inspiration to take action. If you have any questions or ideas you'd like to share, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. Together, we can make a difference. Until next time, keep thinking critically about the world around you and the steps you can take to be part of the solution.